corner, you go put you in your jaw and sit down and wander and ponder and wander around the road and pick out your head. And them call you madman and madwoman. That way them boy a plan. So you see, this one is to make sure that all little slumbering mentality people understand themselves. I know I understand where I go on in a jam rock, a bongo brass cat. You understand me? For after everything going from slavery until now, it's like poor people coming like them still asleep. And a time for poor people put fun and joke behind, cause a revolution time. Far from them say slavery abolished until now. How come we still have squatting? And we say we are squatters. We should have get land from them time they show liberty and freedom to bongo grass cat. So how come we still have your pay rent in a rent yard and tenement yard? And you're supposed to have liberty from the time them give it emancipation so called. I want to know, look on the national heroes. We supposed to have we struggle our struggle to make black people, poor people, slave descendants have some liberty, and them use stick and stone and bow and arrow. We struggle our struggle, and now we have some long M16 to bongo brass cat, and some AK-47 and some M1 Mach 1 and all kind of weapon with free way out of bandage, and at the same slave a shoot slave. So what happened to the struggle where Bogle struggle and Nanny struggle and all William Garden and them people were executed for free black people out of this bongo grass cat arms house, yeah, where them boy, yeah, so-called politician, where as far as me is concerned, them are some little sinister what try uphold colonialism same way. After the white man said him done with it, them come take it up. And I come talk about them is representing people to take we out of the concerns of slavery. We make we come still stay here, so, and there, so, to bongo grass cat. And we have the big gun them. How slave have so much gun? Police a slave picnic. Soldier a slave picnic. Security force a slave picnic. And the youth them with them called shatters in the ghetto, a slave picnic. And yet a slave master alone used to have gun to keep slave in order when colonialism was in its prime stages. So how come so much slave have so much gun, and yet we are taking a shoot down one another? The party where a shoot down one another. At the Triple P party, they talk about PMP party and JLP party. They talk about the PPP party, where is poor people picnic party. How come so much poor people picnic a shoot down and kill one another, and yet the gun them where we have a slave master give it them, and yet slave master use them same gun them to keep we in order, and now give it them for do what? We shoot down another, we will take it and liberate one another with the same struggle with Bogle and Nanny and Kojo and William Gardner and Marcus Garvey and all them people struggle to make we liberal, and that we will deal with the gun them, because them man they never did have no gun, and them that use them mouth, and yet as we gun them in the face with just them mouth. See, and now we have gun for face, gun, and we are taking that and shoot down with little granny and with little sister 2 months old. How we that? How we kind of thing that? How we the struggle with black people have? Where Bob Marley sing about? Where all kind of people come dead about? How come we black people sit down and I take all them things from the so-called politician them, where them dead appointed and elected to take care of our welfare and well-being and make Jamaica people look good to bongo grass cat? Because Jamaica people are people who look good, because we know if we look good, and we struggle to look good, and we struggle hard to send people them go to school, for them come out, come look good, and all them come turn us be a go-go and shatter. How we are going here? How we are going to jam rock here? Them things that we go with a time for revolution now, because if it not happen now, it not go happen, and we out there kill one another with this big dirty gun. Them carry gun come get hungry out. A hungry man is an angry man. So when a hungry man have a gun, you think you can talk to him, you think you can run joke with him, and yet them know say in the ghetto appear hungry youth, and them bring be a big gun come give the hungry youth them. You think them people where do them thing there no know what the outcome of that gonna be. So all you mean about talk about crime and gun crime, because them don't tell you say crime does not pay, but yet we come here now say crime pay. Pay who? Yeah, pay Madden, because right now it's coming like gun sign contract with Madden. You understand? And who it no kill, it fatten. And the gun see with them boy a plan. it come like everyone take time adopt this gun fever thing. Because politicians start bring gun in a Jamaica. And every other man now, I take it up on themselves when I bring gun in Jamaica cause what? Him same little brother get gunned down. And him have two more little brother. And him would want to feel like them two little brother might get gunned down too. So him get so scared through the gun thing so prevalent and him a lose him little brother them. It look like him set up to lose them. Him gonna try bring something now. To come give him little brother now, we claim say. Him gonna give him little brother something to protect him. When him do that and gone back and find him, you say him little brother dead again and next one dead. Or him gone to jail to shoot a man and they are prison and him have to come back now with liar and burial and you understand? So no follow them boy yeah. But come plant them guns see. You understand? Better you construct your little brethren and bring things come give him occupy him time and make him stay home and stay in. Bring a computer, bring some kind of constructive thing. If you make him involved so much that no gun thing can't bother coming out and say you can't save him. You can't bring no gun come give him say well boy you gotta protect him. Because you don't know. And all the while him can't have it, time him not have it. A judgment and if them know say him have it, them don't want to see him with it. Them gonna want to come kill him same way. So no follow them politician boy yeah. You understand? Cause so them set it. Cause when you feel like you protect your little brother, you're gonna put yourself in a more problem. Because you have to run up and down now. When the repercussions and them things they go on, when you go bring things come give man, all the rest of big things will happen through that. And you now, them no business with nobody. Them gonna set it up and left it so. Where every man start kill every man. Imagine, me and you grow as brethren. Me and you never war yet, me and you never have nothing yet. But yet me and your son can't agree. Because of some borderline thing and some gun to gun so prevalent. That your son are gonna shoot my son. And me and you have to go on my son burial. And my son shoot your son. And me and you have to go on your son burial. Because me and you are still friends. So me and your son can't be friends. All them kind of things that the man them come set up and we. So man have to be careful and don't make them set you up and make you bring things nowhere. Come give no one. God them responsible for everything we come here. God them never start it. It only go on so now. See? Remember that. The bongo grass cat. How we really are going. You understand? Me know them things there's a Jamaican we work so hard and go through so much struggle. You see, Jamaica people live better than how them are living right now. You understand me? And the man them will get the job. If you do the job, them don't know nothing about the job. Because them coming like shoemaker do carpenter work. You understand? Because a doctor of medical science feel like say him academically acquainted medically. Him not acquainted politically. Because they're two different science, two different approach, two different kind of work. And liar can't just run come to a politician unless him go do political science to qualify to be a politician. Because a peer mistake I go make to bongo grass cat. And that me see I go in Jamaica. The politician them no know where them are do. And you know supposed to take a job if you not qualify for it, that's collecting money under false pretense and that a fraud. You understand? So I be a big time fraud I go on. Which part man a calling them friend who him thinking now making enough money in a profession where him go to school go learn. So him call him in a politics to poor people taxes and poor people sweat and blood and tears available to politician. It give him right to take out $6 billion and how much $1 billion out of revenue. And yet the law of the land we say if a man thief a coke nothing go to prison. But yet a guy can take billions of dollars and that are not crime. So what is crime then? Old people used to tell me one time, you know, say, look out for never see come see people, cause some people were never used to nothing and come have access to something. Them no want no one else exists, you know, them just want them alone. You understand? Them used to ish in a pit toilet. So them want everybody to go back down there, so because push button toilet them have now. You understand? Them people them are dangerous people them. And then you have this argument about get rich in Jamaica if you don't have money, you don't have no power. For the 21 family them will rule Jamaica. And the 21 family will have the whole of the money. So if you have authority as a politician and you don't have money, you know, rated. So enough man now get access to money to authority. Forget rich that when him lose the authority, him still have power because him have the people's wealth to bongo grass cat. You think that's how it ever go? It now go so. Because the whole of them are criminal and them come go to jail. Quick too. For the people them wealth. And then we never borrow the whole heap of money from all over the place. We don't know how much them borrow. And yet when them money they borrow, we not get none of it. It not spend for school. It not spend for road. It not spend for build new hospital and clinic. And all them stuff appear new prisoner bill. You understand? I mean, you never build prison nowhere. I must see them are going to that, you know. Because the more poor people are going to them big prison where they build like them criminally are going to that. You understand? So can watch you now. Crime fighter where you come from, wherever you come from. Remember, say, you know, come lock up them little youth away. Them is victim of the circumstances. You come lock up the guys, them we create the circumstances. To bongo grass cat. Them sent from foreign for all kind of crime fighter to come to Jamaica. Oh, you go fight gun crime when you see a little youth with a gun and you shoot him down without even investigate when get the gun for fee him standard, fee him age, and the position where he will not hurt. Him can buy a bun or a bullet. So if you want a gun with value $150,000, and the guys them say them are crime fighters. Them no see say big fight crime. You have to go to the source of crime and the root of crime. Because what? The man them were root of crime what? A big white collar boy them. Crime a crime and criminal a criminal. Yes, and I look at you in the ghetto we found a gun. We don't have a gun because him in the ghetto him is a criminal. Or because him in the so-called garrison him fi just come take the blame and you say him a shot and him a criminal. So how him get the gun? Is that a criminal game? How the gun come in the country? Is that a criminal bring it in? How it pass customer immigration and all them people there? No be a criminal them there. We make it a pass and see it and know it that and make it pass. So how come that takes it from the little youth then? Youth and youth to never wise up enough because you don't have the power now no hand enough. Just call upon the youth. Because the youth strong. We can't let down the father, you know. The father call upon youth and you let him down. You make him look like him don't know him I say. After him say youth strong, and then boy I come give you some big strong arms, and a weak no one another, kill one another. A strength will be strength wider and put fun and joke behind. And struggle the struggle to liberate yourself and with future little brother and sister and pick them out of this bongo grass cat colonialism schism. You know say, well right now, if Jamaican youth no see say, not now go on for them a bus gun in the direction of where them a bus it, then them a go and bus it, you know. And enough more I got dead cause Bob Marley did done say many more will have to suffer and many more will have to die, and him doing their own for you ask him why.
Uncobia with On a Level.
So hear this, all youth right now owe it to themselves. As Jamaican born youth, you don't know where else to go. Kind of where else to go, you still what? Yardy. You're Jamaican born youth. Jamaica belong to you. Jamaica don't belong to some little old politician. Because them was youth, and when them was youth, the politician in a few them time didn't make provision. Although enough of them countrymen there used to go to school barefoot and walk miles because no bus never exists. And only for Nike and filler. You understand? And them used to go to school barefoot until this system made them come turn doctors and lawyers and all these great people, because the system did provide for them educationally and make it affordable and available that them could have come to where them are do as guys now. We get that privilege. We inherit that privilege. We for them contribution forward or back to the next generation. Where the example was set by Bustamante and Norman Manley and all Nethersoul and Lightburn and them old time politicians there. We used to go to them pocket and take out the money and build things for benefit this country. Monuments, when we see them politician boy tear down all of the resources, sugarcane, banana, coconut, citrus, vegetables of all different description, yams, sweet potato, Irish potato, ginger, pimenta, name them, where them thing they gone. Look on our Coronation Market, we built in honor of Queen Elizabeth in 1953. A beautiful marketplace where all the people from the 13 parishes used to come to sell their agricultural products. Them man ain't build nothing near market, yet them mash down Earwood Street, them mash down Chiggerfoot, the market where all of them mother used to come sell them products. We send them go to school, and now they tear down all them place there and them no build back none. You understand? All them things there. What that? Which part the people them are going to sell them product when them have this stuff with them plant in the country, they come to town to sell? Where them are going to sell it? You can't sell it on street side because you don't know, and the place where you will sell it is no more in existence because Coronation Market no exists no more. Or maybe them soon turn it in a prison like how them do things Jamaica, for all the good things where Jamaica is to produce coming out of things Jamaica going over the world, and more deportee we are produced now. You understand? So at times Jamaica people will stand up against them foolishness, you know, or sooner or later the whole of we are going to just go live in a prison to bongo grass cat. And not even market we are going to have to sell with little country products, so you don't know what we are going to country people. Seeing, remember that to bongo grass cat. And only agriculture alone, them boy are mashed down, you know. Them mashed down all of the transportation system where is to carry Jamaica people to and from to do them business, you know. What happened to the airline, the national airline? That no exists no more. What happened to the railway system? National railway system, that no exists no more. The national bus transportation system where is to carry people through the corporate area. Them things don't exist no more. Be a privately owned this and privately owned that. You understand? Look on the national parks. Want to up garden where picnics to go enjoy themselves and have different trips and outings and all different schools used to assemble here. Want to them place there. Want to race course. The same, where all schools, children from all different dimensions end up a race course to come play and meet and greet and have fun. Want to them place there. All them place they dismantle and the man them don't set up no new one. Them tear down the good old ones where them would want to say old and them don't set up no good new ones. For the little youth them have, that is what them dealing with. What them deal. And you know what happened to? I feel it's because most of the man them in the house is country people them. Them not really identify with too much things as far as where Kingston is concerned. So when them come to Kingston, they might happen to go here or happen to go there. So but them not really have these places to go because it's children who born and grow at Kingston, go a race course regular and go at Hope Garden and all them places and catch the bus and all them things there. So you find say through the man them not identify with them original things there. Them don't choose, them don't have no urge to uphold these monumental statutes were set by the previous politician them. You know, so that's the people's things, they belong to the people, about people's concern. Them don't pay them thing in the mind. Them just worry about how much money them can come in to get rich because most politicians are that him come for come do. Get rich. The old politician them used to take money to them pocket and do things. Them man I say them nah do that. Cause that cost them politicians if they dead poor and all kind of foolishness. But you see, sometimes you're poor and you're rich in another way. So maybe a man might give up the little vanity and the little material, little money. But him rich can become a hero. He become someone where the people look up to and respect. Even though him is not present, his presence is ever felt. You understand? So enough guys that come talk about them not coming to politics to leave poor like them poopa, them mumma, them generation. It left legacy there because them come take up. Them be go with that. You understand? Them think they have fraud business. You just come take up and you not put down and you not contribute nothing and you want so much. That will go with. I know me know say them politicians don't love Jamaica people. None at all. Them prove it like everywhere. Because when the people vote for them, it's the majority vote. Make them win the election. Not a minority vote. But majority of the people who give them the majority vote is not staunch Labour right or staunch PNP. It's people who will go from left to right because them is not satisfied with the administration of the government in power, and so they will switch. So the politicians don't really love the people them because them know so them switch from them when them ready and get them out, and then now when them vote them back in, them use back that pan the same majority they and go cater for them little staunch people. That even all of them staunch people need. And go some of them, I mean no staunch Labour right and PNP will suffer when them party in a power and them know me I talk about to bongo grass car. Still, so a man does nobody go on like them no know me I chat about. So most of the time the man them have business with the people them. Them go business with the so-called power where them get and access to the people's wealth and money where the people them put in there through taxation. Imagine Jamaica go get hurricane and Gilbert liquor everybody roof and poor people feel it the most. And people stay from abroad and sympathize with Jamaica condition and send flood relief, all different kind of things. Tents and beds and zinc and name it. And because a politician minister no feel justified with the result of the election where it just happened or whatever relate to the result of what election took place, him dump the whole of the zinc and the whole of the flood relief in the sea because him vex say the result no go the way how him see it. What is all of them thing there? Them man don't love Jamaica people not at all, and the same people them want come rule and sit them over and claim say them is the prime minister of these people. I don't believe in that a bongo grass cat. And when it comes to knowing what to do and what not to do, as far as the appointment, election, whatever a politician get,
the On A Level talk show.
A politician him can't say him know about politics, but him really care about him people then. Him will always find a way and a means of how to make it work in the best interest of the people, because he will consult with people who know about the thing. We get it done, and in so doing, he will get it done. But them becomes arrogant, and because them are the boss and them are minister, them no want to take no talk. And when them do a pure arms house, cause as far as me is concerned, you know, Jamaica people smarter than the minister them, you know. And that's why Jamaica no mash down already, you know. And everybody out the door, you know. And be a blood and wickedness, you know. And because Jamaica people are thinking, you know. Because the way them man has set up Jamaica people, you know. Jamaica people supposed to do some dangerous things, you know. But it's because Jamaica people smart. Them just find a way to get out of all of them things where them brother are set up, you know. You understand? And just because the people them smart, I'm rate Jamaica people for that. Tolerate all of them arms house when me see go on in and them just light bill raise, you know we have pay light bill for money gone up, zoom speed, water. You bill at 2,000 last month, this month it a 8. Your telephone the same appear kind of gangsterism man, Ku Kluxism man. Jamaica people just sit down and just hold them things and not get wicked. I mean no Jamaica people can get really wicked enough. So you know say I rate Jamaica people say smart, them smarter than them politicians here. That's what them really want the people them to do. The people them not do it. So it's a matter of time still. That for them little games are go over. Because you fool some people sometime, but you can't fool all the people all the time. A bongo grass cat. But them boy I really take me for idiot. You understand? And them are the idiot. Because them sister them set up themselves. With them head flying at this. The talk already, you know, so some leaders are going to roll downtown, you know, roll uptown, you know. And them prophecy they put on the table, you know, and swallow feel like a wash with blood, you know. I want to remember them things, you know, miss them boy I set up Jamaica people. I choose Jamaica people wiser than them. Why them think they know go on already? That's what I see right now. I don't understand how the man them who got the high school them in Kingston. All the Georges and the JC and the Ulmers and all of these high schools. All of them man they come turn big man in the place and professional people. So how come so much countryman dominate politics? What really I go on? How so much countryman? When we don't have a country school them go or a town school them go. But somehow them as countryman in the parish man dominate the whole of the house of representative. Warm to the man them born at Kingston go to school. In a Kingston I be a friend I bring in friend. It's not qualification I deal with it. It's friend I bring in friend and to me know you long time. All them think they wrong to bongo grass cat, you know. Them think they can't wrong but how them wrong, you know. You understand me? Them think they dump no and dash way. Because when a man qualify, him qualify. When a man don't qualify, him just don't qualify. You can't put a qualified man in a man with a qualified position. Because maybe a man is a doctor, but him don't know nothing about gardening, you know. Him don't know how to plant a corn, you know. You understand me? So the man who's the gardener, wiser than him. The man who mix the mortar with the house go is the man who draw the plan, get all the money, you know. But it's the man who mix the mortar and balance the water against the sand, against the cement. The house they go up and crack and bust and drop back down and wrong, you know. And yet they don't rate the man who mix the mortar, you know. And the man they make the house stand up, you know. So the people then get some justice like this. You cannot take everything and go on like say because you're privileged and because you're this and because people are entitled to nothing. And people pick me for go walk up and down and wander and go and avail with you. Come give them where you want, give them to go call them shatter, little more, and all them kind of arms house there. Them things never go there. You understand? We want the politicians to identify with the resources of the land. Because when you identify resources, you can create industries, and with doing so, you can create employment for the next and the next generation. That we don't have a bunch of high glutes down on corner, and we shall wander and then be a bad mind business, take them up and appear arms house go on. Because the youth them have things constructive to do. The bad mind thing can't go on. Because the youth have the ability to him, to earn him dollar. You understand? When a youth can buy a youth a beer, that's different thing from when him can't buy him. When a youth can buy a youth a beer, and next youth can buy a next youth a beer and treat him girlfriend to certain thing. That's different situation between the parties. When nobody do have nothing to give nobody a beer, war and contention and misery. And that's why them have the youth them don't have the youth them a construct themselves that them a benefit from it. That the next you can respect a youth for that. And a youth respect a youth for that. I saw them boy they come grow up and come see things are going where the bigger people them before them did alright with them one another. Alright, me go to the ghetto. A pound of sugar can't go serve for so long in every house. But this is sometime when my pound of sugar done, you might have a half pound of yours and my sugar done. Me still not feel shame or have no pride to say, what my neighbor, give me 2 spoonfuls of sugar now, and me not take it as nothing to come tell you say, oh, you go get your one sugar because me not rate you because you should have. No, we just share that little sugar, share that little salt. And that used to make we love one another and respect one another, you know. And we never have nothing to share. Now, look how much billions of dollars Jamaica have. Where the man them sit down and all of them money they for, I wait for. Where them I wait for? I must thief, them I wait for thief it. Because Right now, me know say $6 billion more take out of revenue. And Jamaica still a run. A whole heap of money there. But some man just put it down there. A little bit more little rain fall him come tell about flood damage how much billion and this and that and road and this and that and the road them stay same way. Cause you watch TV. People are ball down the country where them man they come from. From about 30 years ago them have hole in a road there. From 30 years ago them have water problem. And no much minister change and promise them and the people them still have vote for them. Because I see people on TV are now little old man. And she have ball from she have young daughter. She have all lady know a shape. And still a talk about the councillor and the this and the that. Listen to me now, man. Jamaica people, a time for not stop them things, man. A time for not get rid of them little people, yeah. And me I show you this to you, politician. Me I show you this from your heart. You see, because you go on like say you're untouchable. And the way you did the people them. Because anywhere in the world, some things will start reaching already, you know. Jamaica people love you too much. And you see, because Jamaica people put you there and them respect the choice what them make. That's why them don't deal with you and eat you already, you know. But you see, I don't like you, you know. I don't like you, I don't like people who take advantage of people and beat up people and because them can't defend themselves. You come and you take step on them and do them thing. Why, Mr. Man, me buy it out, you know. I mean, I show a politician say, right now, me feel like me that take on any politician physically in any kind of battle. Just put your little police where you don't set up to get gunshot aside and your soldier is security because you don't beat them up already, you know, and give some man some big gun to lick out them brain. And when a soldier dead, it not matter to you, and when a police dead, it not matter to you, politician. And when a security dead, it not matter to you because suddenly you dead and it's a countdown, so the less you know how to deal, the better it is so now. So me want me and you, politician. Me I defend the people. I want me and any politician go there and clash in a battle with a gun battle, with a machete battle, with a bow, arrow, spear, flintstone, name it. Me I defend the people. I'm here ready to be a little David with any Goliath in a this, with the people rights and justice. Cause we not go on with a be a bongo grass cat arms out for the people. And them things have to go. You understand me? You want the place full of be a bush. Everywhere you drive from here to Negril and a bush. How I go on? One time you used to drive and see corn, miles of corn. Banana, miles of banana. Cane, miles of cane. When me a little youth and who all I know that, all I know politician boy will sit down there. Know what I talk about. Where them thing there? Where they so do? Where they so do? You understand? Them thing there, have to get some attention or who no go and get the attention. Remember me telling that to the politician. But we want to see some things are going now to bongo grass cat. We look at the mountain them, I be a wild bush. And we are politicians, them don't know any resource. Right now, all of the man them where a rule Jamaica, a countryman them, you know, all of them come from in the parishes. A one Kingston exists, and them don't say all Kingstonian are general and them captain the general ship. But yet, them countrymen that come from country and come before them come learn how to captain general ship. Them come to come wreck general ship and run general ship aground and make all the people who depend general ship in a trouble, including the country people, them with them left a country, come a town, come talk about them one captain general ship. And look what happened to country people. Look how country people are ball. Country people are committed suicide. Man a kill him family and hang himself. We can't find food for it. And country people are people we're supposed to have food. Regardless of where a countryman might not have. He must have food. And when from here I got country until now, food are not a problem a country, but yet a problem now. Because watch this. 10 tons as the garden parish of Jamaica. Like all in the parish of Jamaica. Plant food. 10 tons is the garden parish known to plant the most food and outstanding in always bringing forward good harvest in agriculture. And look what's past St. Anne's there now in agriculture. Nowhere the whole garden parish done dirt and bush. No garden, no there no more. Our kind of business them thing there. Them thing they fit go away with now, man. We tired of them something there now. It's either we're going or we're not going. And if everyone sit down upon them ass and pretend and go on like them not see where the situation is all about in a jam rock. Them have another surprise coming.
No topic is out of bounds. If it's real to you, it's uncensored to us. The Honor Level Talk Show. It's real.
Because a land of wood and water. How it becomes a land of wood and water. Because the vegetation is strong, the earth is strong, and we have water, although we're surrounded by salt water. No, we don't get rainwater like Jamaica, no, we don't have river. No island in the Caribbean don't have no river like Jamaica, the size river we have. Jamaica is a blessed place where the people of Jamaica are supposed to be better off than where them is here right now. You understand that? Me say someone no know where them a do a bongo grass cat. You understand? Because even when the pasture they there, the cow them a maga down. How we are going? You understand? The man them don't know what them doing. And it is not fair as a Jamaican born here, privileged to get the educational standards where one acquire through whatever means. And your little brother and sister who have not been privileged to get that standard is relying upon yours and your education and your standard to take them and give them livelihood, future, security, and all of these things that you becomes elected and appointed. So what you do? What you do about that? That is treason. That is treason. If a man inherit from a system and then when you look on it, him contribute back gun to the system where him no get no gun from. Because when them man they go to school as you, them no get no gun from no politician. No politician no give them that. Politician give them books freely, uniform freely, and education freely. So what has become of Jamaica that people can't afford to send them to go to school? People drop out at 9-year-old. People drop out at 8-year-old. People in the street a white car glass in a school. And yet you're going to tell me about compulsory education. Where picnic must and bound and compel have to go to school. And yet, them out the street, you think that them parents want? Them parents are doing everything that is possible. But certain guys will make that possible and make it impossible, and yet them want more money every day. And then I think the little youth them, you go to school and you get all of the education where you're supposed to get, and you do your work and you get your levels and you get your subjects. And when you come out of school, you don't have no work, you don't have no form of survival. You have to still a lean pan mama and lean pan papa. They eat a little food because if them not give you a little piece of bread, you don't know where going to take place. So enough little youth that try to find ways and means of survival. And you now are going to find himself in a situation where someone introduced to him a way of it. There is some drugs go foreign. Go look some food. Can him say, man, I come back here. I drive car and him say, big man, a big building in a New Kingston put up and all kind of things are going. And him don't know how that go, how them money they run to make them the building they go. But it coming like on a big man privilege to smuggle drugs and benefit. Cause ganja is a thing where it's just a smokables in Jamaica for certain people. But yet the people them who smoke ganja and get ridiculed and persecuted for ganja, and them make money out of ganja, you know. And the people them, as far as them is concerned, them not associate with ganja. But yet them have some big building with them bill. And what? Ship them a ship ganja by the ton. The little youth them now, them can't ship ganja by the ton because them not have access to importation and exportation of goods in them kind of manner them. So them a push coke all about in a different part of them. We say them a go foreign, go look a phone. But what? As you land, you go straight to jail. So nobody run and go think you're going to get rich and famous in no man land. Nobody run and if you don't have no plan in no man land. Because all you got to turn is fugitive and reprobate and all kind of you turn all junkie too. Because enough man angle this thing here, name coke and him leave himself wide open and exposed to it that little bit more of the coke I angle him. So all of them little money where him did make out of coke gone back to satisfy him habit because him know habit. You know understand? To him so have it. Him know habit. You understand? So all them things that take place where me not see them things that should have gone none at all. You understand? Somebody had do Jamaica people some serious evil and them things that go away. Self-reliance is a serious thing. Because if you sit down and talk about minister, if you do this and minister, if you do that and minister, not do this and minister, not do that. That kind of situation, get involved. Try to find a way to create some kind of way to employ yourself. Rely upon your ability. Apply yourself to certain things. He's a man who can do little things, you have little talent. Get your talents together and make it work for you in a way how you can make it work for you by utilizing that talent.
No matter how hard, the one them can make it, Rasta, you understand? No matter what, to sidestep the system and deal with self-reliance. Everything is mind over matter. No matter how the house big and the land dear, you can achieve it, Rasta. You understand? Don't make nobody tell you say you're doomed to live so for the rest of your life. Go for it.
The Honor Level Talk Show. It's real.
Saying, me see the people them start do a little thing called Bend Down Plaza. The Bend Down Plaza thing work out to which part now, them have organization. Where if we run off the same people them, where themselves rely upon themselves, and who start little Bend Down Plaza, and it look like it a work, that two little house a bill and picnic can go to school, and one little vehicle can buy and this. And the private sector who have them stores, and I worry how the vendors make money on the sidewalk, and it bother them. You understand? And them no farm organization. That organization should have been there to monitor the people in a way that the money where them get from the people having to pay to do sidewalk vendoring would have paid that organization instead of paying the organization out of the people tax to run them off a sidewalk and make them life impossible. All them foolishness. Anywhere me go in the world, Mr. Free Trade. Japan, when you walk on the streets of Japan, you have to be careful how you walk because you can walk out on people, goods and people. Because everybody's spread out. We go in Trinidad and the Caribbean all about. And that's so when you go on the main street, it ram no car can't drive on main street. And there's food selling and goods selling and everybody in front of the store and the store everybody. Me in the United States of America, me see man of them look a stall in front of bank. And then you come out of the bank, you can buy a magazine or buy a bubble gum or buy something where suit you. You understand? And all them things you go on. You can't do them things in Jamaica. The place worse than any kind of South Africa apartheid business as far as me say. And it's pure black people. So you have some little mentality. People with apartheid mentality in a black skin. You call them roast breadfruit. And them people are mashed down Jamaica. Some people go like them privilege more than anyone else. And yet, them not contribute nothing. But yet them privilege. Privilege for what? You have to earn privilege. You understand? You have to earn as someone did earn it before you. You can't come talk about your born privilege. Nothing go so. Because every man is privileged to be privileged. Remember that. Enough people me know come from nowhere and come make themselves into celebrities and becomes privileged. So no man not right to come go on like him want come style up people about underprivileged. And Jamaica people are underprivileged. And I did so them to stay because that is so them belong. How where you not get that from? You not take none of that from no. Because when you go to school barefoot, nah, nothing neither. On some of the parents have to sell ganja, apart from sell food and Brockstone. What kind of stage that? A privileged stage? That you come sit down where you there now. And because you name honorable minister now, you come talk about underprivileged. Fire for that! Bongo grass cat. We not take that from the local Jamaican. Because we are Jamaican. And the same breath we're blowing out, you are blowing out David Jamaican. And the same breeze we are inhale. And the same water we are drink. And the same sun we are shine for you. I see him Jamaican everything. And if I stick an earthquake or a tidal wave or a wicked hurricane was a lick, whether you're privileged or underprivileged, you're gonna fail it. Remember that bongo grass cat. Take back that and go away with that. If you're not underprivileged, you can't see people underprivileged because so you think it's so you are. And that's how it go. See? When a politician is employed by the people to put the people in a good position, it is not for them to do otherwise, because if you do otherwise, that only means that you are not selected for the job properly, because you're not capable of doing what the people expect of you. So why you taking the money, politician? Why you taking razor pay, politician? Why you and your friend as politicians sit down and instead of working out the best way how to make the people live in unity and benefit them by living in unity, you create division amongst you one another, point on the finger and tell lie and go on, and the poor little people them still out there I pay for them taxes and I throw for them Jews and around there, so I take out the money and I do what I want to. Listen, that a treason in my book, you know, treason. And then you bring gun, come give the little youth them and incite them for fire gun in the name of politics, but to now get political mileage and democratic standard. That democracy no permit no man for fire a gun and kill no man. So any politician will introduce gun in a democracy, a treason him for put out and the square and shot. You understand me? Because anywhere else that go on other than Jamaica, I saw him go get it. Because what? We not no law in Jamaica. Our law something write with pencil. So a guy use rubber when him ready. No law, no gossip. The law govern the land. Whether you're rich, whether you're poor, whether you're black, whether you're white, whether you're Chinese, whether we're who you is. You understand? You live by the principles where govern the law of the land. And if you break it, use a outlaw. And enough outlaw me see right now. I walk around with white collar and I get position and honorable. And him a outlaw because I break the law and yet the law can't arrest him or that. So where the police for? The police don't want a case. The police don't want importation of firearms case. The police don't want distribution of illegal firearm case. Them a good case. Why you also want shot a case? We shoot down a little youth at the ghetto. And you know want to know where him get the big gun from? A union police way. They see him big gun a lick off of your head and a bore hole in your skull and your next policeman's skull. And the gun where you find the youth is bigger than your gun. And it's the same man where you say you are secure. And the same system where you are protect. I give them little youth that them bigger gun than yours. You know, it's a foolishness. Even the man them will say them a politician. Who are give the youth them bigger gun than the security? What is that? Where is your security? Where is your security when you give a youth a AK and give the police a little 9mm swing pan him hip? Where your security there? Suppose the youth now with a big AK decide to come after you, where you have to protect you from him, and you give him gun bigger than the police, where supposed to protect you? You know, since I be a bongo grass cat, arms house are going in this, and it a kill too much little poor people for what? Where poor people are dead suffer. Who are benefit from that? Which youth out there can go to some same lick out tree, people head cup, and him alright today? Which you? Him a go dead tomorrow.
The On The Level talk show.
Him come, yes, him big brother dead by what? Gone. Him yes, him next brother will follow him dead by gone. Him yes, him next brother will follow him dead by gone. And him end up with one. So where happened to him? Him a go dead like the rest of him brother them. Remember me tell you. And every youth out there feel like say have a gun is protection. Have a gun, you can't have it, you know. Because you have to bury it sometime and hide it sometime. And you see when you hide it at that time, the brother will take up film when I come in. You understand me? So at them kind of game, them have a play. Pam poor people picking out there, you know. George's youth, Woolmer's youth, KC youth, Camperdown youth. Name the high school then. At them school there, you out of street a bus gun, you know. At them youth there. Where the systems just say them a bill for the progress and the prosperity of the nation. Someone carry gun come give them, and the police will fight gun crime. Him no one know where them gun they come from. That means that the police is a collaborator then. Because hear this, as far as the law is concerned. If a man see a man a commit a crime and him turn where him head because him feel like kind of fiend business, and someone dead, and it come be known say him did see when the man did I him the gun pan the man and no say nothing and no do nothing, him charge for the crime too. Because that is conspiracy and collaboration. For you see a man or kill a man and you them ball out, then oh you ever bring some big gun now. Come give some little youth now. And then go one side and claim say you don't associate with shatters. So these who associate with who? How the shatter get the gun? Must be the guys they name private sector organization who are merchants who export and import things to and from Jamaica. It's only them alone have the privilege to bring in goods of every description, including the dopey gun. So if the fighter of crime is saying that he's going after gun crime, and him don't want to hear how the youth get the gun where him find him with or kill him with, or find an next youth with, how are we going to solve gun crime when you are chopping off the branch off a gun tree, chipping off the bark off a gun tree, stemming gun tree, and but here you do with gun tree there, water it, After you chop off limb and stem and you water it, then more branch I go sprout, and more gun I go bear, and more people skull I go bust. It get out of control. That little more you hear say Jamaica people are the wickedest people on the face of the earth right now, and that them a try say. Them a try say Jamaica people are the wickedest people on the face of the earth because some little 19, 16, 17, 15, 14, 12, 13-year-old picnic exposed to some big dirty gun, and then when them watch the TV with a little youth psychology as a little youth watching a TV and watching all these violent films and start becomes the characters in these films. Them don't even know what them is doing. So when it comes down to the responsibility of who is responsible for all of these murders and all these youths killing and dying, who is going to take that responsibility? Who is going to take that blame? Who is the one that is behind the crime and making sure that crime commit? Because the police are full. Furthermore, the police are cell shot. Because him hungry and desperate, and gun becomes a trade now in a Jamaica, and yet we don't have no gun factory here, and we don't have no bullet factory here, and yet gun becomes a trade in a Jamaica, and it's a illegal substance where, like ganja, not supposed to go to and from and unnoticed. You understand me? Some more know where really ever go on a jam rock, and all the little youth about them, I talk to you know, you know me I talk to you, can't listen to this. All people done all already, and I look forward to God dead. Youth want some life. Youth want to play. Youth want to dance. Youth want to sing. Youth want to develop himself in all different kinds of categories that later on, when he is a big man now, him can feel proud of the journey where him come through and be the person when become in life. No youth now live with an old man now. No youth now go live with an old man now. And I will create that. So old man, all politicians are old man. Every one of them are old man. And yet them no want the little youth them live for all. And the politicians them was old man when was them was youth. Make it possible for them live till them old. Fire for that bongo grass cat. For as far as I concerned, and when I Selassie I come to Jamaica in 1966, them brother I implement this dopey gun fever we come kill out youth, you know. Cause when them see all the youth them embrace highly high, them nervous cause them know say the whole of Jamaica are full of peer rasta and a beer love and vibration if them think couldn't thrive off. Cause peer vampirism them deal with. So them bring in them gun thing and come create out a prison business. Right now, them lock up you them in a prison and them can't even deal with it because them not have no facilities to deal with the amount of youth them lock up in a prison. 7 man in a one cell, 500 man I use 2 bathroom and 2 toilet, and all them kind of slackness there. A humanitarian crime them there. United Nations to come observe them thing there and make sure say them thing are come under interrogation or investigation. Now to bongo grass cat. You see right now Jamaica want a revolution and a serious one. But when me talk revolution, me not talk about run up and fire gun, you know. All about the place like fools, you know. Because mental slavery is a dangerous crime. Because if you in a bandage and you chain upon your ankle and round your neck, you're going to always want to struggle to pull it and get to and run where. But when the chain beat out and turn in a shape of gun and put upon your hip, what you think it upon your hip for? For you take yourself out of slavery, and that is upon your hip for police, soldier, security, and shatter. At that big piece of whole chain them beat out and come back and turn a gun for give, for kill one another, for keep in a slavery same way. See? So nobody feel like say, I do them thing and I know what I'm doing. You know? Them know exactly what them doing. But what is it all about? Because if you sit down every day and make something happen to you and you know nothing about it, who you gonna blame for that? Who you gonna blame for that? You will take one situation all the while and you not do nothing about it. Then when you ball, who want here? You know what I'm talking about? So listen now, youth and youth out there. Every youth owe it to themselves to be the Jamaicans that they are born to be. And no youth shouldn't make no Jamaican or any guy from nowhere come and put things in I'm way and in I'm head and in I'm position to change that. Him becomes a less Jamaican that him did set out to be when mother and father and family work hard, send him go to school and send she go to school. You understand? So me talk to the youth them now, you know, to make sure you understand yourself, you know. Because someone want to know if it dead out and you them killing out. You know if it kill out to no one another. You see how them smart? You see how them smart? Them can't manage it, you know, because the youth strong. So if it's gun for gun, the oppressor can't win. So that's what the oppressor do. He just come give you a big gun, give you like a brother a big gun and put a borderline, and then that's how it go. So you not do the job for the oppressor by killing out one another way. Him can't approach you because if him do that, it's going to be them against the youth and the youth can't lose. But when you have the youth against the youth, you're a loser. Because unity is strength, but divide is to be conquered and to be ruled and to be killed, and you end up with nothing. And you dead left your granny, you dead left your mother, who are going to bury them. You know, say, granny get buried by grandson. But we do go on with grandson over the road for bury granny. and for bury mama. You see where I go on? Who do them thing there? Some big collar white shirt boy when know better than that, and knows a crime that, and knows they made fish shut off and chop off for that. You understand me? I'm in a business with a boy, I call this now. You see, any Jamaican who's an enemy of Jamaica, he was an enemy of Wailer. I hate him with a passion to bongo brass. I'm a chant na ya bingy and earthquake, lightning and thunder, brimstone and fire. For all of them little dirty bongo brass there. Where things say, them brain come round the place, and he should go to my brother and sister them. A fire for that, you know. Remember that, you know. So nobody thinks a guy to him resign from him wickedness and claim say him no more. Oh, all when you're dead, you know get to come here tell a man this, you know. Enough man thinks that when him dead it done, or when you're dead it start. Remember that. So nobody believe to a guy name privilege or name where him have access to people blood and you can drink up that. No, you have a power. All the judge them where I send you to prison, and the judicial system and the whole dirty system where I watch some big dirty criminal and because all of them are one collaborator. You have a judge where I got judge the whole of you. Remember that. Remember me telling you, you know that you know can go to church, I don't pray to God, I don't that we don't expect. We don't expect. You cannot kill him like picking them out the way him create and then come to church come pray to God. God have you in the region, I laugh him, I laugh half a one. The Almighty just a laugh, man. Because when him ready for you, he's when him ready for you. He's not going to turn you somehow in a rat, somehow not go burn back roach, somehow not go burn back worm, somehow not go burn back all kind of things because he have the power to put the life in the body. And you see, if you live as a man and make other people live like jankro and rat and roach, when your time come, you're going to forget your share of that life. You know what you did put out there, and you think, say, you can't get to it, boy. Show your name, who your name. Fire for you, you know. Fire for you. And remember, say you have your picnic them and your generation and your wife, you know. And everything where you do, left back, that's for them, you know. You understand me? I saw the game go. You think any man can change that?
The Honor Level Talk Show. It's real.
Which man can take out the prophecy out of the Bible and fix it for suit him? Which man? Even Lucifer. Not even Lucifer. Lucifer over there. When an angel will come and arrest him and throw him at the bottomless pit. So you see, all who worship Lucifer, what will you be on that day when Lucifer are going to be thrown in the bottomless pit? So me a throw little youth and youth say, no follow them little dirty men there. We come with them gun, come put it on your face. And him not bring grocery come. Him not bring sugar, cornmeal, flour, rice, salt, fish and oil. And gunshot can boil. You understand me? Him not bring them thing there. But him bring gun. So when him bring that far, if he just turn back in his face and lick out him brain, them arms house have been done with and go with. Come in us wait for. Where people are dead in Jamaica, we not fight no political war, no, because everybody get sensitive now. Nobody not defend the youth, and nobody is not defend the liberty and the PNP. Check it. None of the youth are not defend it. The man looks up now. Man want drive nice car, man want wear nice clothes, man want live in a good house. You understand? And him find say, run back a politician, that now work. Because you do politician work, him a benefit, but you, little bit more, you a be run up and down from police, and you go to jail or you dead house, or whatever. You understand? So if you talk, you know, get conscious to where politics is concerned, and do mean no politics, you know. So where a youth, I go kill a youth for, because a borderline, because you say this is a labor right and this is a PMP. Youth and you, also not go live, also not go make the people angle, you know. You can ban in a vicinity, and you ban as a labor right, and you ban as a PMP. Then which part of your life I got head up? And then where did they feel labor right and PMP? Where did they feel them people in the garrison? You see anything? No, the politician minister alone, you see, a benefit. Them alone rich enough. Them have the whole of the people's wealth. Guys, a man can take how much $1 billion and how much money they so that billions can take and it come like it not shake revenue. I remember one time when certain politicians take out something like 9 million. Me say the whole of Jamaica economy collapse. You don't know what I talk about, you know? Me not have to call a name, but you don't know what I talk about, you know, Jamaica people. So, how come? No, a man can take 6 billion, 3 billion. When take it and go and do with it? When take it and do? Change it out in a foreign exchange and put it in a bank of foreign. I got to take it and do with it. Where them out with it? Because when we spend it back in a Jamaica, we turn kings and build up industries, and then the Jamaica people that still benefit. You have jobs. You understand? Them take the money change out. Come in and know where the money gone, where the money there. And if them can't take them kind of money there, and the revenue no shake, how much money really there in a revenue there? And people said dead out the street there, and can't find not even bulla, nor bag juice, nor sky juice, nor bun, nor where them cars all up on shelf now, for poor people yam. And man them get Sunday dinner again. Sometimes I'll 7 Sunday pass for you eat the rice and peas. I saw the place I run now. So, how is that? When you look at youth, every Sunday rice and peas put on. Whether you live at Beverly Hills, whether you live at Russell Heights, whether you live anywhere in the ghetto, rice and peas go on every Sunday. You remember that? Who remember that? Who around remember that? So what happened to make rice and peas can go on now every Sunday? What go on? We're going forward or we're going backward? Where are we going? A time for Jamaica people put fun and joke behind and get themselves and get priorities sorted out. Because listen this, a politician is a civil servant. Who's a servant? A servant is one that is appointed by the individual who want that servant to perform on his behalf and in his best interest. Whether it's in your house or in the field or anywhere, the servant's supposed to do what the master requires. The people are the master here. So when the people elect and appoint politician, is to work in their best interest to make for them life better than what it is. So if you bring a servant in your house to dust and clean and wash and make your house feel comfortable and applicable for you to live in, and when you look, the servant take up your bed and put it out a door, him take up your fridge and him put it in a toilet, everything move and shift in your house, how long you gonna take a servant like that? You know, must get rid of a servant like that. So how come politicians as the civil servants and make so much mistake and appoint blame upon them one another? Say you do, and when you not power you do, and when you not power you do, and yet them still becomes servants. Them get evicted out of the house now. The house belong to the people, and politician you're going there to keep the house clean and keep the people life comfortable. You know, going to the house you're pointing your finger upon one another and throw people after one another. You know, forget cat in our life. You know, forget it, you know, remember. Because every time you do them things, they have on TV are watching, you know. It's recorded, you know, politician. Everything we want to do, recorded, you know. And if people are going like them forgot, you know. Everything recorded in this land of Jamaica, that the land, where them say the land we love. Let justice, truth be ours forever. Jamaica, land we love. Where the truth there, where the justice there. Who are sharing, who have truth, who have justice. And not everyone. And where them say, out of many we are one. It should be one for all and all for one. To bongo grass yard. That's what Jamaica people supposed to be. You understand? So how it becomes such a one-side situation. Alright, watch this. Above half a tree, Labour Right and PMP live in front and beside and round about each other. Their children play together in the same park. Why below halfway tree? It is a garrison situation. We're all do, we have constituency. It busts up in a different garrisons. Where Labour Right over so and PMP over so. Me no grow so in a politics, I get to me born and grow. And when election a come, my mother love Labour, my father love PMP. But learn say tonight, you know, them a go hug up and kiss up and love up, you know, because no politician now make, because one party win, my mother not chat to my father, you know. And all who know about them thing there is the same ministers of government who when them come up in a politics, I saw them come see it a go. Where no matter where a man think about Labour or PMP, that I know the issue. That I own private business, no man don't even know what man vote for. I man no care neither. Him see red ink on your finger, him no business, him not ask if a PMP or Labour you vote for. Him no business. Him know you vote because him see you have on your red ink. That's how we grow up. You understand? But now, you don't have to vote. Somebody vote for you. Listen to politician, I want to really want from the people. I want to really want from the hungry Jamaican poor people, the descendants of slave. We have Emancipation Park. We get emancipated. If a man was a slave, bought, sold, owned by the slave master, the owner, but yet as a slave, you're entitled to food, raiment, shelter, and medication to be a healthy slave, to do the slave master job. When them say slavery abolished and the slave emancipated from slavery, did we get land? Did the slave get money? Did the slave get a roof over them head? Did the slave have him own name? No still have the slave master name? He no live out a door. So which position better? When you was a slave or when you're free? Which position better? Because when you was a slave you have food, raiment, shelter and medication. Now you're free, you neither have food, raiment, shelter nor medication. So which position is better? So me I talk to all youth out there now. All policemen with you have a big dirty gun pan you if you think of anything that. All you is still a slave. All the Prime Minister is still a slave. Because you see, the Prime Minister does not see it necessary to do those things that his people can be liberal or come build Emancipation Park. And we not get no emancipation. Them not smart enough to see that. Them no wise enough to know say nothing no gossip. What happened to reparation? We see all nations get reparation. We see all the so-called Jews get reparation for what Hitler do them. What happened to slavery? Our foreparents worked for almost 100 years and them not get no pay. So now we should have even inherit some of them work there. We still there, so we don't have work. All we have is a big dirty gun where the same guy where we put in a power become give you work. Him give you that and say that your tool. Your tool can't fart brown. Your tool can't cut cane. Your tool can't pull nothing. So which tool that? Eh? So if a man have a tool and is a gun, where am supposed to take it and go do with it? To eat food. You know, see them politicians them a breed violence. You know, see them man we are bring on them a breed gun crime in Jamaica. How much things in America for a man go buy? Why am choose to buy a gun? Look how much computer they bought. Look how much all different kind of instruments of construction and tools and equipment they bought. Well, one gun money can buy a whole heap of them thing there. Cause one gun don't go good for one man. Cause 10 man can have one gun. Cause you don't know say them 10 man they go dead for that one gun there. So when 2 or 3 little gun come at the place, this is the money where buy them 2 or 3 gun there. Could have buy all 20 computer. Remember me tell you, all kind of youth have things to do. So anyone who bring them gun there, hate Jamaica with a passion. Anyone who bring gun come to Jamaica, hate Jamaica people, hate we bad. And any little youth out there, where any man bring a gun come kill, him hate you with a passion, then he want you dead. But he want you want to kill some people for him. You understand? Until you're dead. Cause you must dead. Cause you know that too. Cause you see it happen. You see it and you know so that's when your time come. That's all you want to live for. That's all you want to live for. The gun where you have, Marcus Garvey and Norman Manley did get into a conversation with the people at one stage. And when it was said by Marcus that when the people's backs are against the wall, he wouldn't even like to be a flea under the aggressor collar. And you know where Norman Manley said to him, say, oh yes, where are they gonna get arms? And you know Marcus said, you are going to arm them. And right now who start bring gun come to Jamaica? Who start bring gun come to Jamaica? Everybody know who. Come give the little youth them gun and make them start kill and murder one another and lock them up in a prison and tell them. So when him kill a man in a politics, that's political crime, him can't go to prison for it. You hear all them something there? That's how the politician will give him the gun. Tell him, say, when you kill a man in a politics, it's a political struggle. It does not have any law that governs a political struggle because that's what it is. So when you kill a man like that, it's not a crime. And yet up here 15 of them youth they get 20, 30, 40, all 60 and concurrently and all them something there. What is them thing they about? Our man I go come in the country, at the island of Jamaica, and him come see our politics are run, how our politics are run. How the previous man them set it up, Bustamante and Norman man, I remember say Bustamante was a PMP, you know, a two family, you know, them say a two, some people say a two brother, some people say a two cousin. But a family build the PMP party and branch out to form the Labour Party, you know. So it's one aim and objective, although it's two party. The two man them have the same aim and objective to take care of the people's welfare, well-being, future development, whatever, and run the place as a nation should. Run by politicians, run by Prime Minister, as Bustamante was the first Prime Minister of Jamaica when we get independence from the Queen of England. All them things in the man did that. See about we could have survived and could have build we own ships and build we own airlines and repatriate yourself out of colonialism, you know. It's a diplomatic move them man they did a make. You understand? Because it's the route they would have to take. Because them was elders and them did know say it's a next generation that will carry it out. But them set the pattern for the next generation. Come do the job, come improvise and make it possible that African people could have deliver themselves out of all of them arms house there. You know see? Because Bustamante the man will face the battle, you know, and make the man them know say watch out, shoot me and leave my people, you know. And them kind of leader, they are leader. You understand? Like Gojo and Bogle and the man there will take it up on themselves. You know see? And them kind of thing there. Yet you have some strangers coming amongst us. And them come with the idea. And for them idea is to set whip on one another. Because them a stranger, them not belong here. So them not nobody for lose. The family not go dead for them. I be here outcast people them. So when them come in, where them a come from and how them come with one intention. Come set whip on one another. And them plan over go about it by coming to introduce guns in a political activism as man who is outsiders. Cause Buster Man did one about certain individual, you know. And so we say, watch out. You see him, don't invite him into active politics because him don't have a good reputation coming out of university as he mix up with Marxists and Lenin and communism, and him go to the PNP party and the PNP party refuse him because of when it stand for, and him come to the Labour Party and Buster Man to take him and seat him. In certain areas we do certain things for the party but not to be involved in active politics, and warn all politicians when he might leave politics, say don't make certain individual come into active politics because of his ideologies, and them allow him to come in with dictatorship and terrorism and all of the evil acts where we come see politics come get mixed up with by people who not come from both here. One man say him resign from it and him go and deal with Pan-Africanism, and I tell him can redeem himself to put black people in the right position, and the other man him still coming like say him not understand for himself that him still make for him spell upon the earth the same way, and I know no come do nothing about that. You understand? And I'm gonna leave it same way. I know me do. They blame the politician them who's Jamaican born and bred and groomed, who go to university and come back and Jamaica become benefit them people in politics. Me blame them to make them money come have certain amount of authority, and then down them join up with them now to suppress the people by giving them guns. Them man should have stopped them things from day one, because them should have known psychologically say that are going to affect the nation and create division amongst the people and chaos and all them things there. Them shouldn't allow it. You understand? So me blame all them politicians there who blind them eye and furthermore them join up with the blind, become damage the nation the way the nation under pressure here right now, and yet them can't find a way to solve it here right now, you know. Everybody in a frenzy, everybody don't know what to do because the gun thing get out of hand, out of control. The tree get too big and a bear too much ugly fruit. A man can't understand say I the same tree where him plant and water to make it come reach to them standard, yeah. At times we people repent themselves for them things that now, man. You know what I never hear yet? Me never hear a politician come out and say, my people, why are you shooting each other like this? Youth and youth, why are you gunning down each other in the ghetto like that? Who authorize whoever to give the little youth guns? I never hear a politician come out and say them things there, you know. Never hear a politician sympathize with what is happening to Jamaica people, you know. Like it don't affect them, you know. Them don't watch TV and see, oh, granny a ball and pick their ball. That them could have come out and say, my people, why are you going on like this? Then what that show you? Silent mean consent. If a man says something I go down and him not going to say about it, he in agreement with it. Saying, I saw high man say it to bang a grass cat. And me not take back that. And every one of them know themselves. And a time shall come when every man shall give account for all him works where him do, whether it be good or evil. Remember that. How are we going to say that we are patriotic Jamaicans who live in a civilized, modern rather, and civilized society? And you think up something like that to come and distribute guns in the arms of youth who can't even read and write, and then you won't tell him say when him fire that gun in the name of politics him can't go to prison, and then liquid more is prison him end up. He's who responsible for all them thing there. So me tell all you little brother out about in our fight crime say una liar, and you see when the real thing go on you better ready for it, you know, because them say you play with fire you will get burned to bongo grass cat. You will get burned. And the amount of firepower where the youth them have right now. Listen now to me now, youth, cause me a talk to youth, you know. Them say gun is power, don't it? Good, firepower. So if gun is power and you now have gun in your position, what are you going to do with that power? What are you going to do with that power? Because Marcus Garvey left with the struggle to liberate yourself out of bondage, unite and fight against arms house and schisms and isms. William Gardner and man they executed. Listen this now, you know. Paul Bull was a pastor who used to preach the religion of Jesus Christ to the people. William Gardner also was a pastor who used to do the same. And Marcus Garvey also was a pastor who used to do the same. If you also notice, the man they photo the whole of them have a white collar. The whole of them man they was pastor. And when them see the kind of pressure and the injustice where the people are go through, them have to change for them whole head and attitude to defend the people's cause, that it make them come end up in a trouble and get executed and defend the people's cause and all of that go on, and them man is our national heroes for what? Where them man they tell we say fire gun for one another. At that William Garden did a struggle for we kill one another. At that Paul Boog did a struggle for we kill one another. At that Marcus Garvey did a struggle for we kill one another. So we are gonna say we have national heroes like them people there. And the national heroes where we have is responsible for our struggle to take we out of this arms house. And now we have the power. Police have it, soldier have it, security have it, and the youth them at the ghetto have it. So what we need now? Now we have the gunpowder where we really need. All we need is unity. Because police hungry, soldier hungry, security hungry, and the youth them in the ghetto hungry. So if you have one common cause, if it's him to fight, full your belly. Every hungry man will have a gun, owe himself that. Unite. When them come talk about say Jamaica people are the wickedest people on the earth, and I know them are number we as number one wickedest people on the planet. How who cause we for wicked, sir? You understand me? And this is the man who cause we for wicked, sir. Them are set we up because them want to run away with the people's wealth, with them lads in them foreign accounts, and them can't get figure enjoy themselves. Because as long as Jamaica people not mash up the place, and you say Jamaica unstable, and them destabilization argument, and then them can't get for runway because them say Jamaica people get wicked and a kill, tell them free them dead too. So all of them things them go on with and set we up.
The On The Level Talk Show.
Them bring in all Mr. British crime fighter. And when you bring all British crime fighter come to Jamaica, in a situation where peer black people, and the thing done stay bad already, and shot a fly all about. Suppose one of them shot the fly and lick the British crime fighter. You know what I got now? At the United Nations that I'm going to be invited in here, sir. Because Jamaica people get out of hand that we are shoot all British crime fighters. So we show so we not partial. At the United Nations will come now and come put the whole Jamaica under where they want to call state of emergency or curfew or whatever. And every Jamaican people are treated like say we are wicked and we are terrorists. You understand? And then the minister boy we set up the people them can get we slip through and get protected by the same international police. We will lock them down and charge them for all kind of humanitarian crime and make them show it by the people money there and how them so rich and how them have so much excess money more than where them supposed to get from the pay where you call civil servants pay. How them have so much extra money all about the place. You understand? And them thing that happen. And if the British are send a crime fighter, if we send a crime fighter we know how we fight crime and head to the root source and the cause of crime, or else in we caught up in a situation where because him no understand where it is and what it's all about, them can't end up and protect the real criminals and terrorists. So this is a serious situation. You understand me? Serious thing. Jamaican people, Jamrock people. You see the man who write the national anthem for Jamrock? Them mean we're good enough. Them people who write all them things they know. Them mean we're good enough. I see the national anthem. I can use that and try a lot of people in Jamaica and send them to hell the national anthem. Because them is a bunch of hypocrites, liars, and them is a bunch of conspirers and collaborators to break the rules and break the law, and all of who blind them eye to those things are also collaborators, and every one of them is as guilty as that little youth, or more guilty than that little youth who used calling criminal in the ghetto, because all that is available to him is guns coming from people who know better. So me know why you nobody come talk about gun crime and when this and that, because everyone seems to be having a good time with gun crime. So you see, I done that at Jabonville. Me no none of them thing there with no one, you know. Me no them thing. Me no love them people there. Me no love none of them. Me love youth, because you see the youth innocent, you know. Because if you see 5 youth a play right yourself, and them have car, truck, bicycle, and all these little toys playing with, and someone come and drop a razor blade in the midst of that happening with them youths there, and drop the razor blade and turn away and gone. And when who come back for them picnic, I be a blood them come see them picnic now, and them know say them never leave no razor blade there, and them say the razor blade and every picnic want the razor blade, so true them don't even know say it cut, them take it up and everybody a 5 feet, because a different toy, it look different from the car, it look different from the balloon, and everybody get cut and I be a blood. And when the people them come for them picnic come see every picnic blood up, we now go on who put on the razor blade there. Fire for you no bunga grass cat. I'm not take back no talk. death and destruction with people like you know. You understand what I'm talking about? I mean, I take back, not talk. And another thing, I can't see how Jamaica people find themselves with a prime minister. We don't identify with a first lady. All presidents and prime ministers of the world identify with a first lady. So, for a prime minister not to identify with a first lady, that's bad luck, bad manners, bad influence. Because prime ministers of Jamaica identify with first ladies. So we don't want a prime minister, we are going to identify with no first gentleman. We're not in a that. But if a prime minister no have a first lady, him can't have a family. And if him can't be the father of a family, or him going to be the father of a nation. So all them things they're wrong, bad influence. And we can't afford to tolerate none of them things there. It's not going forward, it's going backward. And a time for Jamaica people turn up against them type of thing there. Because that have what to do with it too. You understand me? Good. And if Jamaica people find themselves in a them position, we are going in a some serious position and opposition. And you see when we talk about opposition to bongo grass cattle, it's another thing that we want to get rid of. Because one party can build up a house for the next party come to power to come tear it down because it is opposition. So all them things that Jamaica people have to get rid of opposition. Everyone's supposed to work in the best interest of Jamaica people, whether you're in power or you're coming to power, because it is all in the best interest of the people, whoever rules the country. So with all them something we want to cut out of democracy. The democracy we are run Jamaica, our upside down democracy. We want to get rid of them type of thing there out of our society, because if that don't get rid of now, it will breed more curdunction more than where we have here, pan top of where we have here. And me I tell you, the next generation, them not understand that, because them and some little youth where just come up, become face some serious judgment with some old people left behind. That no fear. So right now, this revolution here is a must. Is a must. And when I say revolution, I don't identify with non-violent revolution. If it call for that the people who know so them supposed to step away from there and leave the people's things because them cannot deal with it. Then them draw like them want use force with them, we use the police and the soldier and the necessary security and remove them and put them under investigation and interrogation as to how them attain to so much money and the nation lacking from the revenues. Money that is taken from the treasury must be a syndicate operation, because it have to go through accountants, auditors, the treasurer, the prime minister, and all the man, the minister of finance. A lot of people have signed documents relating to the release of the money. So all the money does leave out of the treasury like that. It's a syndicate of robbers and crooks who must be investigated and interrogated and put under the law and order, where Jamaica people must come now realize. They talk about Caribbean court. If the Caribbean court is not going to suggest arrest for certain kinds of outlaws who the previous law couldn't arrest, then we have a more serious problem with these crooks and robbers. Old guys who are getting ready to expire and leave the people in a kind of a way that there is no security and no future. That is foolishness. The almighty creator of all creation never permit that, because him give man wisdom, knowledge and understanding to show them how to rule the people in justice and equity and righteousness. And Jamaica people stand for that. All little children them now are sing song about poverty. When little youth supposed to know about poverty. Youth supposed to know to play ring games and go out and enjoy themselves in the necessary recreative areas and assemble with each other and learn to unite with each other to exercise those abilities that is in them. And it's time for Jamaica people stop sit down and play hypocrisy and see say them brother have to put under arrest. And until we do that, Jamaica not going to change from what it is, and it's going to get worse and worse and worse until you know what will happen. We're going to end up out there killing each other for no reason whatsoever, and invite the United Nations to come in to put us in order, while these robbers and crooks and thieves escape by route of instability, because them claim that because we get so wicked, them can't stick around any longer, and because of wanting to save them lives, them gone, leaving us under all kind of siege and all kind of, what you want to call it now, dragnet. and some different kind of curfew and all the rest of things will go with that. And then all Jamaica people will be treated as criminals who cannot be controlled by law and order and them get scared. Well, people, take a good look and know that you have to put fun and joke behind. And always remember to let truth and justice be ours forever. For Jamaica is the land we love. Sheila.
Please rise.
Eternal Father, we have no land. Who fi sing the part they are Matalan. No, we no free from them evil powers. Police are killing innocent youth of the hours. On our leaders, them are no defenders. If them have no law. Justice, truth is gone forever. The them have no love. In Jamaica,